Hello, my friends. Welcome to this podcast of the Zen Institute. And today I want to dedicate this podcast to one of the greatest Zen teachers, Huang Po. And sometimes people ask, what is the definition of Zen? What is the essence of Zen? And I found in the teachings of Huang Po a phrase when he was asked that question. So I want to share that with you. Now, before I share the quote, in the book of David Hawkins, The Map of Consciousness Explained, and on the back of the book, he gives calibration levels to teachings that increase your frequency. And says here, calibration levels of some teachers and writings that are above 850 points or 850. And it lists the Bhagavad Gita, 910, the Lamsa Bible, 880, the Upanishads, 970. And it lists within these teachings the teachings of Huang Po, and it gives to Huang Po 850 points. So these are teachings that really develop or awaken your consciousness to who you truly are. And I found this explanation from Huang Po about Zen, the characteristic of a person, of a practitioner, because again, Zen is not a philosophy. You need to practice. So I want to share with you this quote. It's extremely inspiring, has a lot of meaning. It goes as follows. If an ordinary human being, when he is about to die, could only see the 5 elements of consciousness as void, the 4 physical elements as not constituting an I, the real mind as formless and neither coming nor going, his nature as something neither commencing at his birth nor perishing at his death, but as whole and motionless in its very depths, his mind and environmental objects as one. If he could really accomplish this, he could receive enlightenment in a flash. He could no longer be entangled by the triple world. He could be a world transcender. He could be without even the faintest tendency towards rebirth. If he or she should behold the glorious sight of all the Buddhas coming to welcome him or her, surrounded by every kind of gorgeous manifestation, he could feel no desire to approach them. If he or she could behold all sorts of horrible forms surrounding him, he would experience no terror. He or she would just be himself or herself, oblivious of conceptual thought and one with the Absolute. He would have attained the state of unconditional being. This, then, is the fundamental principle. There's a lot on this quote from Huang Po. And it starts, when he's about to die, you do not need to wait until you die to accomplish this. There's a Zen phrase, you die before you die, or what is called the great dead. We have temptations the whole day, from minor temptations, that piece of cake, stealing money, doing what is not right. That's what it means when you have all this temptation from all the Buddhas with gorgeous manifestations. That's one of the applications. How do you respond? When you do something that you know that is not right, when you stop doing it. So you do not need to wait until you die to accomplish this. It's every second of your life. And how David Hawkins includes that in the map of consciousness, because everything is consciousness. And what Zen helps you, genuine Zen, is to help you to awaken that your potential that is blocked by all this conditioning. And I mention this because there's a lot of misunderstanding nowadays with Zen. I was in a store and I saw Zen laptop. So if you buy a Zen laptop, you are now a Zen person. Well, no. That is the reason I really love this quote. It's a reminder. It's only a reminder of what you need to do, the work, the task at hand. This is the most important work. How to achieve this? Especially in the West, we have so many temptations. It's like my Zen teacher used to say, you go to a supermarket and you have at least 20 kinds of cereals for breakfast. Your mind is all fragmented. You have all these options. So this is an application. So many temptations. I just need one. That's it. I do not need 20. I will include this quote, the text on the email that I send, so you can copy it, study, ponder on it. Not only study it, not only memorize it, but what is the meaning? What is the meaning of being a world transcender? His nature as something neither commencing at his birth nor perishing at his death. How to accomplish this? That's the question. How can I accomplish this state? It's waiting for you. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.